Hello and welcome everybody. Hope you
Hello.
all had a lovely weekend.
We just spent 30 minutes on a video, and I had a call come through, and it muted us the rest of the time. So
And I'm sure it was a scam.
we are retaking.
But we had a really good, productive weekend, and we had a couple new sourcing opportunities. We'll first start by just saying 28 items sold.
Happy Monday.
Yeah,
We had a great weekend.
yeah. I had a great weekend
Yes.
on the sourcing front, had a great weekend on the sales front. So
Which is
it's
great.
good vibes,
Good.
good energy.
Yes. This
Happy
week's
March.
going to be amazing.
Happy March.
It is
Yes.
March.
Yes.
What in the world? It was just
Um,
Christmas.
Yeah. So
Oh,
it is interesting
fast.
times. So are we going from the top?
We're going back.
Backwards.
Backwards.
All right, we're gonna go backwards, but first we're gonna talk about our sourcing.
Yes.
So first, Saturday garage sales were down.
Lame.
Not great options
No.
in our area. We did have options, so there were places to go.
Yeah.
There was a sale that said no early birds before
Yeah,
7,
what the
and
heck
when
was
we
that?
pull up at 6:55 or something like that, there's people that have already made a whole load.
I swear there
back
was
to
10
their
people
car.
in there.
Yeah,
They'd
they were
already
all started.
Why do we get punished for following the rules?
Yeah,
Get all your stuff back out of your car. We're starting over in 10 minutes.
yeah.
This is crap.
She did pick up some Lily, so that was about
Not
the
at that
highlight
sale.
at a different sale.
Yes.
But that was basically the highlight of the garage sale side. We'll start with Friday because we were planning on going to a garage sale up north, but they canceled because of rain. So we decided to pivot and go to a bin store
Yeah.
that opened up with low expectations.
I was not excited.
Yeah, with low expectations. But
If you've ever been to a bin store with Goodwill, it is a hot mess.
this one's not Goodwill affiliated, by the way.
The bin store at Goodwill, I'm gonna, if you've already heard this, I'm sorry from the last video, but I have to tell it again because I was like,
Nobody
scarred
watched our
from
first video, so you're
yes,
good.
they did. We had 2 watchers.
Oh.
So stop. Anyways, the bin store at Goodwill, it is a mess. There's just blue bins everywhere, and there's like broken stuff all over the place. You really have to hunt to find things, and I'm not in the mood for that. So I was there when they were breaking a new pallet, and then right when they opened it, all the people rushed to it and just started looking and chucking, and you just hear glass breaking, electronics breaking, like just they don't care. It wasn't something they wanted, so screw it. It was so rude, and I was like, I'm sure I made some comments, but I was scarred. I don't think I've been back since. So anyways, when we heard we were getting a bin store here, I was not that excited.
I was excited just because I knew that was going to lead to some more opportunities, and this first run was really good. So the boxes in this one, everything's in boxes.
Yeah,
some
like
of them don't
brown
have
boxes.
labels. You don't know what you're necessarily picking up in some cases. Some are in the retail boxes, which are easy to decipher.
Right.
I figured out pretty quickly that the bottom was
You
where the
went
good
deep.
stuff was. And so we were able to get some good items that are going to sell for 50, 60,
My
70
T-Rex
bucks.
arms can't reach down
Yeah.
that far.
Yeah, and if you're a picker out there, it's weird, but it feels like almost entirely women.
I
Like-
wouldn't say that. I would say majority, yeah.
And the bins, yeah, that time it was
yeah,
almost
it was,
all
yeah,
women.
It was.
And a lot of them have shorter arms, so I was one of the only ones that
Yes.
could reach.
So he was sourcing on his own at
Yeah.
the bottom. It did say no diving on there, just to give you a picture of how crazy it gets.
Yeah. So, but it's interesting. The cool thing is now that is an option that we'll be going to probably every Friday that we're here.
Yeah.
Which
Unless there's garage sales.
yeah, but even then,
You
I
still
don't.
think it's better?
I would say it's better just because of the proximity. Like if it's that close,
because it's guaranteed to have new stuff.
and they're guaranteed to be open, and
Yeah,
they're like
that's
there's a
true.
lot of guarantees that comes with that.
It's true.
Um,
You want to be one of the first 20 people there.
yeah, because I think there's probably about 15 to 20 spots to where you can
Around.
actually get.
At ours, for
into
the
the
amount
bins.
that they have. out.
So we'll have to figure out what that looks like. It's not a big deal if you end
Yeah.
up being like 25 because I feel like you could probably get around.
Sneak in once someone goes to put their stuff in the cart.
Well, everybody was going like in a line.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
telling our kids like when everybody zigs, you zag.
Yes.
You have to be different
Be
from the
different.
crowd. So we were probably 6th in line, but we were the first 2 to get to the bins.
You want to know why? Because everyone like went straight in the line, following each other, just going in the same path. And right when we go through the door, we go zip and went like
Yeah.
zigzag, and yeah, we got there first, like by a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. So
So.
it's just nice to see that.
You
know,
gotta think outside the box.
You got
Quit
to-
following everybody else. Stop it.
The biggest purchase that we got there was actually not in the bins.
It wasn't even there.
But we got close to
And
the checkout.
we had been there for over an hour, looking through the bins, or like putting stuff back, checking everything, a long time.
Yeah.
Like I was over it at that point. I was like, okay, let's just go. So we looked through the rest of the store, and we were going to check out, and there was this rack of iRobot vacuums and protein powder.
Yep.
And I said, here, Aaron, check this one.
Yep.
Because it was one of the wet ones, and I know those are a lot of money.
Yep. So they wanted $99 for it, and we can sell them for between, I want to say like $200 to $250 seems to be the going range.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a quantity listing, so we picked up all 6.
Yep.
We've already sold one for $215.
Yep.
So it's nice to get some of your initial investment. Granted, we do have to pay tax on the 99, so it's a little bit higher buy cost, but to have that much of a buffer on a retail arbitrage item that'll sell for good money, I'm all for it.
Yep.
So, and a lot of their items were really well priced. So I'm excited too, just from like a shopping for personal use perspective too.
Yeah, like if you guys do those Mio drinks, like those little squirt flavor enhancer
You're paying
waters,
$3 a pop at a grocery
like
store,
Walmart.
minimum
Yeah.
$3 a pop.
At
Here,
ours,
a
this
dollar
time,
a
it
dollar
was-
25.
Yeah, one
So-
flavor, but way less, and it's tolerable. We like that flavor.
Yeah, it's fine. It'll work.
So-
And so it'll work for $1.25 all day. so we'll be able to save some money there too. So
Yeah.
it's just exciting to see like they.
So source number 1.
Yeah.
New
Source number 2. This is the one you're probably
It's
even
my
more
favorite.
excited.
I was not. Oh no, I was excited
You
for
were
the barbecue.
Yeah,
Place.
she wanted to go for the food, knowing that okay, I could sucker him in by saying silent
Let's go
auction.
out to eat.
And we had to travel a little bit to get there, so it was a 30-minute trip on a Saturday evening. But this was going to be our dinner
Barbecue.
and everything. It was a
Who's gonna
silent
buy it?
auction at a church where you basically had to just write your number down and the price, number down, price, number down, price, and whoever had the highest bid at the end
Keeps the item.
keeps the item. And yeah, so
It was so much fun. It was so much fun.
And I
They
got a
had-
lot of workout too.
They had
like-
great items and cheap prices. Half
Yes.
the stuff didn't even get bid on,
Yeah,
and we got some killer inventory.
yeah, really good inventory. A couple things that didn't
On
work
the
out,
way,
but-
I was like, I think this is probably just going to be like a dinner thing, and we're not going to leave with anything. And that's okay, because we're going to have barbecue.
Yeah,
So who cares?
yeah,
We filled our car.
yeah,
The kids had to sit real close,
yeah,
and
So-
we had to lay a seat down. He got a TV.
yeah,
Big TV, bigger than ours, for $25.
yeah. It was cheap. So, and I didn't even necessarily want it. This is the danger when
Yeah.
you're working in these things. If you don't want it, don't bid.
Yeah.
Don't bid just because it should go for more
Yeah.
than this. And I did that on a couple occasions.
What'd you get?
What was the crock pot thing? Instapot.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't want that,
Yeah.
but come to find out, I paid. So I guess this is a good
It was-
idea.
Yeah.
The Instapot, I paid $5 for an Instapot. The lid, replacement lid, one sold, none listed. So
Yeah.
I'm the only one. That sells for $30 by itself plus shipping, and then the bowl on the inside, we'll get like 12 to 13 plus shipping for
Yeah.
that. And I'm just throwing the machine
Yeah,
away.
so the big, bulky, heavy thing is out.
Yeah, and so it doesn't take up all the space or anything like that. So that is going to be good.
Yeah.
And I didn't really want it after
So-
I won it.
There was so much stuff there, and most of the time, everyone was sitting and eating for that last 30 minutes, and Aaron and I were just going around. Oh, okay. I see his bid. Okay, I got to bid more.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
And we did miss out on some things.
Yeah.
But like there was a 2-ball putter that was damaged that
Okay, yeah.
went for $4 over my $3
Bummer.
bid. There was
And then some Wii games, but he was very diligent in like looking at the condition on
Yep.
those because they weren't worth.
They were great titles.
Yes.
Terrible condition, and
won't
my max
work.
was $25. Person that won got it for 26. That's fine.
Yeah.
And then there was
got-
a Jordan
Yeah,
jersey
jersey.
that we missed out on, and something that you bid on for the kids.
Oh, like a Star Wars lightsaber.
Sword. But
Yeah.
even after, so we got a ton of really, really cheap inventory, some of it for just $1.
Yeah.
Um,
Most of it was like that.
Yeah, like dirt cheap.
Yeah.
I think the first
We got some
purchase.
fiber optic Christmas
we spent
items.
like 60 something bucks,
Yeah.
and most of it was on a CD changer I thought was new.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah. But the thing afterwards, we're going through and we're pulling inventory
Yeah.
for just $1 because nobody bid on it to pay $1
Yeah.
for it, and they were like, "Yeah, that's fine,
Yeah.
perfect."
I was like, can we just like buy the things that are still there?
Because stuff got uncovered,
Yes.
and then
I found at the last moment a blanket because I love blankets, and it looked unique enough. For $1. And when I got it home, I looked at the tag, and it's 100% wool, and I listed it for $60.
Yeah.
And nobody bid on it.
Yeah. So there's
It's
just it was just a
wild.
lot of stuff like
Yeah.
that where it's like, you know, it was bonkers, and I
Yeah.
felt like it was too. We didn't have like reseller competition.
No,
It was-
these were churchgoers.
We were bidding against regular people. Now they were getting angry because they were tired of seeing our number all over the place.
When I was checking out to pay, they said, the cashier guy was like, what was your number? I said, 77. She goes, you were the one that was bidding against me. I needed that file cabinet for youth. I was like, well, yeah, should have bid $6. I didn't tell her that, but it's like, I didn't bid that much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Could have got it.
Yeah.
It
Wasn't
would have been
gonna be
okay.
Too much.
But I needed it for my
Yeah.
office.
Took it from the youth. There you go.
No, but I gave them money. I gave them $1 more than she would have given them.
Stealing from the poor.
Anyways.
But no, it was a really good time.
It was
They
fun.
also had a live auction afterwards, and those prices typically went for quite a bit more
Yeah.
because of the situation and everything. But I get it. So,
Yeah.
nevertheless, we
Super
will
fun.
not be missing that sale next
I
year.
loved it. I want to do those all the time,
Yeah.
especially if they have food.
I think if that was something that happened all the time, you would actually get tired of it.
I'm sure. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's probably good that it only
Yeah.
happens every so often.
That's true.
So just something to think about. But we will go in, and it's going to be a
Sales.
little bit chaotic going through the sales. 28 items, some high dollar items
Let's
going
go
out.
fast.
So we're going to go through.
We don't need to describe them all to death. This was our Star Wars Bag of Fun auction.
And some of these are metal. Most of them
Yeah.
are metal, actually. These are die casts, which makes them a lot more desirable.
Yep.
This whole lot sold for $55 plus shipping.
I told you we don't do well with auctions, so bummer. But
Yeah, I was expecting that we would get more than $100 for it. If I did it individually on that, I think we'd probably be getting closer to $200. So somebody's gonna do well
Yeah.
on the backside. But
All right, we're going. Twisted Metal Black.
one of my favorite games on the PS2. It is very dark, not for kids.
No.
$8.46 plus shipping on that one. Right there.
All right.
This one we picked up 2 weekends ago, and it is in really rough shape. As you can see by the label, it is Pokemon Platinum for the DS, and it also has like I'm shocked that this even plays, to be honest with you, but it did. So I put it at the bottom of the market due to the condition. $79.99
Wild.
plus shipping
$80.
for that one. All right,
Alrighty.
some Blu-ray.
Get my crunches in today.
Reindeer Games, brand new sealed, $14.20 plus shipping. Part of that Blu-ray buy that we had recently. We have some Nike football cleats. These were kids, $19.90 plus shipping. Did sell via promoted listing.
Alright. Another Blu-ray. New.
This one offer for $17.50, free shipping.
Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil.
Brand new sealed Blu-ray.
Baseball.
It is back. Rawlings, $18.95 plus shipping, and we've had this for a little while, not too long actually, but glad to see it go. Our biggest shoe sale of the day,
Yes.
which we've had a few.
I
were
just got these.
We picked up from a church sale. These are trail running shoes made in 2004, so these are not going to be easy to come by. New with tags.
Yeah.
So this might be like a one of one at this point.
Yeah, seriously.
I priced it high because of that, and these are very desirable. And we finally sold them for $120 plus shipping, sold via promoted listing. And honestly, I think we probably sold those low.
I paid $3 for them.
Yeah, so I really can't complain, but could have probably squeezed out some more money on that.
Ready?
Yep. Next up, we're going to show a CD. How much do you think a Blondie CD would sell for? What year is that, by the way?
This is 1977.
So
They were making CDs back then?
a lot of the grunge.
I don't think so. They didn't have CDs.
Oh
back
no,
then.
I think it's a remake of the album,
Okay.
maybe, or does it say it on the CD?
No.
Do you see it?
There's no way.
Yeah, it must have been.
No, they didn't have CDs then. It says it.
Yeah, 1977. That's why
I
it's
don't
desirable.
know.
So it's rare because
They
they're
didn't have
only
printed
made so
ink
many.
like 1977. Are you all gonna be mad at me?
What are you saying?
Were they not making
1977.
No.
When were
CDs?
CDs?
Because if I'm insulting everybody,
Invented.
no, because these are like
1979.
So no,
there you go.
this is not made.
So this is a
79.
reprint.
Right,
of
I'm
the-
not embarrassed.
But
now.
it's the first edition that
Yes.
must have came out because it sold for $50 plus shipping going international.
That's
on that
awesome.
one. So really nice sale on a CD. We had it for a while, but I just sat on it and it doesn't take up any space.
Nope.
So fine, I'll take
Perfect.
it. Big money on that one.
All right.
This is a battery maintainer.
It's upside down. Stanley.
From Stanley. This one sold. We had it for about a month and a half. $34.95 plus shipping. So really good sale there.
Okay. I don't pick these up anymore. This is a really old listing, but it's super cute. It's dress barn, dress with a belt, and it's the clothing market's really hard to get into unless you know like vintage or like special brands. I'm not that way, so $12.
You said the key words
What?
that remind me of whatnot.
What?
What did you say all the time on whatnot?
Super cute.
Super cute.
It is super cute.
It's super cute.
I hope they love it.
We said it all the time.
I did.
$12
My phrase.
plus shipping on that one.
Run.
$8.95 plus shipping on this VHS from 1991.
Alrighty.
Next up, we have a book. This is the Prophetic Preaching from Hosea.
Jose. Yeah.
It's a book. I had it listed for 19. We had no interest in it. Somebody offered 10, and I will give it to you for that.
All right. So the first of two of these that sold.
So we sold 2 Monster High dolls. This one is Draculera.
She cut her
Picture
hair.
Day. They cut her hair down, but it has a bunch of accessories. People asked for just the accessories by themselves. It's like, no, thank you. $37.95 plus shipping on that one.
Vinyl.
Deep Purple Machine Head vinyl. That one sold for $9.03 plus shipping.
Book.
Next up, we have a book, The Rainbow Dictionary. It is an illustrated book. Not a good particularly sell through, so sold it for $14.95. Free shipping on that one. Now, if you find Blu-rays that are music related, like concerts or anything like that, you must check them out because they are very desirable. That one sold for $22.95 plus shipping. Master's Hat. It is coming up in a couple weeks. This one sold for $25 plus shipping. We listed 3. This one we listed on the lowest of the 3. Just because of the wear and white, you just can't keep it clean.
We can't. That's for sure.
And I'm not gonna clean it. Somebody else can try to clean it. I don't know if it's a thing where you just throw it in the washer and it comes back out.
But we've failed too many times to do it again.
Yeah. All right, another nice pair of shoes. These are Nike Air Max. I love the colorway.
Yeah,
and
really
I
cool.
see these quite often, but never in this good a condition.
Yeah.
This pair sold for $90 plus shipping.
It still has the little tag in there.
The shoe size sticker thingy.
Yeah.
$90 is going to go to the authentication program, and that'll pass with flying colors. Did not sell via promoted listing, so we didn't pay more for it.
Do we like Magic 8 balls? That's what you did last video. Let's see. Most likely, it's a lie.
Yeah.
They don't work. Told you.
Free inventory that was
$8.
sold for $8 plus shipping, so not too shabby. I actually like this. This is nice, just sitting
I'm
here.
sweating. I'm gonna be all wet
I'm
afterwards.
getting you to work out and everything.
Scooby Doo.
$10.90 plus shipping for this lot of Scooby Doo VHS.
Scooby Dooby Doo.
Another Monster High doll. This one is Rebecca.
So we had bought 4 of these for $40, and so did we already say that? I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
Rebecca.
So we are definitely in the profit after just 2 of them. Anything else we sell is pure profit, and they were selling for pretty good money.
What did it go for?
This one sold for $50 plus shipping, sold via promoted listing.
Okay.
Next up, we have another nice pair of Nike Air Force Ones. This black, and what would you call it? Is that like a cheetah in the
No,
check or
that's a lizard.
lizard?
Lizard, like jungle.
Okay.
Jungle pattern.
But that one sold for $55 plus shipping, sold via promoted listing.
Really good shoe sales.
Next
choo
up,
choo. Like
Yeah.
my sound effects. Since we don't do the editing, I'll make my own edits.
Thomas the Track Master, Molly Train with Clarabelle and Anne. This lot together sold for $16 plus shipping.
Okay, another thing that we don't pick up anymore. There we go.
Is Pyrex. This little Pyrex little pot we've had for a while.
It's the capital letter Pyrex.
Does show some wear.
Yeah.
But
Had it too long.
Had it too long.
Don't buy them again.
Delisted it, relisted it, and lowered the price quite a bit.
But I hope they love it.
$9.45 plus shipping on that little Pyrex dish.
Where am I? Okay.
Next up, we have.
This is our son's sale.
Yes, so we can't take credit. He's a better picker sometimes than you are.
He definitely is, and I say no to him a lot.
So this Walkman, it is not 100% working. So if it was 100% working, it's probably like $120. It is like when it plays the tapes, it's just a little slow, like 90 to 95%. So it's
it
not
like drags.
Yeah. But this one sold for $94.95 plus shipping going via the international program. We had a big dialogue back and forth with the buyer to make sure that he was aware of the issue.
Yep.
He is. He still wanted it. So
we're happy.
We're good. And to finish it out, we got Ghostbusters. I'm saying Blockbuster over here. $7.95 plus shipping on that one. We just listed it. Not Ghostbusters.
I did it last time too.
And then lastly, To Catch a Killer, VHS, $8.50 plus shipping. So 28 items. Had some really big sales on shoes, amongst other items.
Yeah, just random things. Easy ship day, but lots to ship.
Yeah, but yeah, so
great times.
Nice to see the payouts going up.
Yes, very exciting.
And sourcing was up, so it's
Guys, it's so nice to get out of the box and find different avenues, and it like reignites the excitement.
It definitely did for her. I can tell that.
Silent auctions are where it's at with the barbecue.
But we have a ton of inventory. We've been going through it. We already started listing a lot yesterday.
I listed all of my clothing items, the blanket and the lily and the other random dresses I got. They're done.
Yeah, you're gonna have time today?
No, I'm not, because I have piano and women's group.
Oh, okay.
So eBay was yesterday. Today I'm shipping and then I'm checking out.
Tomorrow?
No, stop it.
I gotta try, everybody.
No,
I gotta
stop.
try. But we have a lot of inventory to still go through.
What are you doing?
Going
through inventory.
Yeah. So we'll have some stuff to list. And we'll be here Monday through Thursday.
Garage sale season is back.
It seems like it. And we have our first big yard sale
this
on
week.
Friday. Yeah.
So we'll be gone. Well, we'll do our video. It'll be a normal video week.
A normal video week, Monday through Thursday.
Monday, update on our trip.
Yeah. So that'll be fun and exciting.
Hopefully, we're just as excited as now.
Yes. It should be. I don't see a situation where it's not.
I don't know.
And it looks like the weather's good, which last year
it was raining.
It was raining, and we still
like
did
wet
good.
dogs last year. But I think the rain probably kept people away. So
it's
nicer
same thing
weather
though.
brings more people.
Keeps away sales too.
That's true.
We had situations where we actually went to thrift stores in the area.
That's true.
And tried to source that way because it was so
just to get
raining.
out of the rain.
Because it was so.
Because people
raining.
would put the tarps over their stuff in downpours, and we were like, okay, well, we'll stop in here since you guys are closed, which makes sense because you don't want your stuff getting wet.
But yeah, so we'll be busy on our side.
Yes, busy.
I'm curious to know if anybody else's store is starting to pop too.
Yeah. What is this? Like, these are like decent sales.
Yeah.
Some.
Yeah.
Like over $20.
Yeah. So it's good.
Yeah.
Hope everything's good out there for you. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Have a happy Monday.
Take care.
Maybe.